Welcome back folks to a brand new daily video on Helldivers 2. In today's video we're going to take a look at the following. Are Arrowhead taking a different route with game patches? A major order has me doubting us again, and who do you like fighting more, the bugs or the bots? Plus a few things extra, so like and subscribe and hit that ding dong bell to keep spreading democracy. Well, it's Tuesday Helldivers, which normally means it's patch day, but not today. Over the past week, we've seen the community managers and also some of the developers engage with players on Discord, Twitter X and a few other places, answering questions and giving subtle hints at things coming in the future. However, this morning, Twinbeard had to reply to someone who asked if we would be seeing a patch today with the following. No patch today, as far as I know. Okay, great. We got some sort of confirmation that no patch will happen, but only a handful of people would see this reply. I do think they should have put out an announcement on their Discord, on their Twitter X, letting people know that there's no patch today, instead of people scrolling and looking through comments to get some sort of answer. Someone else asked as well, when can we expect one? Which is a fair question, especially since we've seen a lot of, it's fixed, just waiting on the patch to go live. It's ready and waiting, etc, etc. Twinbeard replied with, when it's done. We want to take some more time for this one and potentially between future patches, since we feel cadence has probably been a bit too high to be able to maintain the quality standard that we want and you deserve. Patching a lot can easily disrupt workflow and takes more resources than what you might think. It needs planning, implementing, monitoring, possible tweaking and hotfixes, etc. For this one, we prefer to stretch it out a little, hopefully with a good result. This is actually a really good reply. It goes over many questions and a lot of opinions that people have actually talked about in the past. We've even gone over quite a bit of this on this channel. We've seen the developers and even Johan the CEO ask players if there should be a bit more time in between patches. The majority of people who interacted with them said yes. Going by this as well, it seems we will be having more time in between patches, which I do think is for the best, but I also think that it should be communicated to all players. Maybe have a pop-up message in-game when you first load into your ship like we do when you get medals and so forth. Since the game came out, we've actually had 23 patches, to which players have now become accustomed to having one every Tuesday. Like I said, today people have woken up and they're like, well, where's a patch? Where's this? Where's that? So I do think it needs to be communicated just a little bit better. The major order divers has me doubting us once again. This is more than likely due to it being the start of the week where we have many people not playing the game as they would be on the weekends. The order currently sits at just over 58% completion with 50 hours remaining. We may scrape through this and get to the finish line by the skin of our teeth, but we would need to see some big player numbers over the next 2 days. At this moment in time, I think we're seeing roughly between 50 and 80,000 Helldivers, which is still great, but compared to on the weekend where I think we peaked at something ridiculous like 190,000, I do think that many players though are not that interested anymore in doing these big numbered major orders. We've had some great orders where we've had to do certain mission objectives to get them done, which people just loved. Just going out and killing 2 billion, 3 billion enemies may look good due to the big number, but players are getting bored of these type of orders. I do hope we get some more different type of objectives where, like we have the 40-minute missions where you need to destroy like the airbase, you need to destroy the flying machines, something like that which needs to be done to get the order done. Today's daily order is to kill 100 enemies as Helldivers with a Gatling Sentry. It's a nice little 15 medals up for grabs here, so get into a 15-minute game and watch the number tally up those kills for you. Now for this last part, divers, I thought it'd be interesting to see who enjoys playing against which enemy more. Since February, the majority of my games have been against the Terminids, mostly due to my love of the film Starship Troopers. Seeing that we could go to planets, kill bugs that look very similar to the arachnids, I was in sci-fi heaven. But after a few weeks or so of playing non-stop bug missions, myself and my bud decided to go over to the automatons, As soon as we landed, it was like something we've never encountered. The games just became intense, and they've never let down since. We've talked about this before as well on the channel, and it seems the bots are always a lot more intense than when you fight the bugs. Probably because you actually have enemies firing back at you. I've seen many players as well say, the bots are too hard. We don't play against the bots as they take too much ammo to die. But my answer to that is, you get actually unlimited ammo for the majority of the game. Recently I went back over to the bugs, and I must say, I actually prefer the automatons now. The bugs are just so annoying, and that's putting it nicely. The spewers, the hunters, they are just some of the most annoying and anger-inducing enemies in any game that I've ever played. They're up there with Shredder in the Turtles game on the NES. So I will say for myself, the automatons are my favourite in-game enemy at the moment. We still got the Illuminate coming very soon, and even the fourth enemy that CEO Johan has hinted at a while back. So let me know down below which enemy you prefer in the first pinned comment, and let's keep spreading democracy.